Hello, I'm Elton Robinson with your June 23rd grain and oilseed update. Almost all of the nation's corn crop has been planted and 67% is listed in good to excellent condition compared with 75% this time last year. Most of the grain sorghum crop is also planted with 66% listed in good to excellent condition. 96% of the U.S. soybean crop is planted and 67% is listed in the good or better categories compared to 73% last year. Nearly 100% of the U.S. rice crop has now emerged and 70% is listed in the good to excellent categories. Leading the way is California with 90% listed in good to excellent condition, followed by Louisiana with 83%. Meanwhile, 78% of the nation's peanut crop is listed in good to excellent condition. USDA's latest weekly export summary is based on reports from exporters for the period June 9th through June 15th. Wheat exports of 717,800 metric tons were reported to South Korea, the Philippines, Algeria, Japan, and China. Corn exports of 1.211 million metric tons were up 22% from the previous week and 6% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included Mexico, Japan, South Korea, Israel, and Peru. Grain sorghum exports of 63,800 metric tons were up noticeably from the previous week, but down 2% from the prior average. Destinations included China, Mexico, and South Korea. Rice exports of 36,700 metric tons were down 60% from the previous week and 44% from the average. The destinations were primarily Japan, El Salvador, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, and Haiti. Soybean exports of 296,100 metric tons were down 39% from the previous week and 21% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included Indonesia, China, Bangladesh, Canada, and Japan. Soybean meal exports of 161,800 metric tons were down 25% from the previous week and 10% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations were primarily the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Guatemala, Canada, and Colombia. Soybean oil exports of 15,200 metric tons were down 9% from the previous week, but up 17% from the prior average. The destinations were South Korea, Mexico, Canada, and Honduras. Beef exports of 13,700 metric tons were down 5% from the previous week, but unchanged from the prior 4-week average. The primary destinations were Japan, South Korea, Mexico, Hong Kong, and Canada. And lastly, pork exports of 19,900 metric tons were down 5% from the previous week and 8% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included Mexico, Japan, China, Canada, and South Korea. Well, that is it for this week's report. I'm Elton Robinson. See you next time.